It's a nice, balmy May 2nd. It's been a wet spring. Today we're just gonna go up north, check out some of the trails, see the conditions of them. Not trying to be super ambitious today because it is wet. It is the first day that we have gone out. I'm taking the Frontier and Hunter will be taking the Xterra. And part of that is just to test out both cars. We got new tires that we're not sure which car will end up on, but they're on the Xterra at the moment. And they're pretty, what's the word? Aggressive and also big, so they rub. So I let him take charge of driving that so that he can test that out. Should be an interesting day, not super ambitious, just wanting to see what it's like out there. Gas is a whopping $4.50. It is quite the trek out here. So we've been on the road for a while, still on the road as it is. But we stopped at Quick Trip, got some snacks. I didn't grow up in Wisconsin, so to me, Quick Trip isn't that big of a deal. I never understand why people make that big of a deal about it. I mean, I don't know if I get kicked out of the state for saying that or not. But I will say it's really nice to have a reliable place where you can go to the bathroom and reliable food. Like, I don't know how many gas stations have hard-boiled eggs, but that's exactly the kind of food I need. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll update you soon. We'll stop closer to where we're going so we can get gas in both of the vehicles and fill up our spare gas. At some point, I started filming in slow-mo and I didn't really realize it, but this video just shows some of the holes here were really deep, and this is my first time driving in deep water. It's kind of interesting because you don't exactly know how deep it is when you get in, so you have to kind of stay back and kind of watch. I think overall it was a really fun experience for me because typically I'm passenger princess, but on this trip I got to drive my own vehicle. So I had to kind of apply some of what I've observed Hunter do and stay back a good ways to give him enough space between the obstacles so that if he gets stuck, I don't get stuck. And especially in mud, you kind of just have to gun it and you can't really stop. So you gotta kind of sit behind enough to where you can see what's happening and also have enough space to keep going. Coming for the ticks. Fun fact, when we bought the Xterra, it had clearly been sitting out in someone's forest property somewhere, and I took off the back headlight units back there, those tail lights, not headlights. Took it off, and pounds of pine needles just fell out of it. So I feel like just the vibes of that Xterra, it just yearns for the forest, you know? Do I tell him he's dragging a branch with his winch setup, or do I just leave it? I think we're dragging a branch now too, though. This is the hill that we could not get up in the winter with our friend Justin.
This would be a pretty gnarly trail when it's not full of snow. He's making it pretty far.
See if you can get up it. Surely you can when it's not snowed on. I think he's golden, no? That's about where we got stuck last time, in the snow. Dude, he's got it. You just need it to not be snow covered, and then you can do it. Now it's to see if we can do that in Ruby. I wasn't the one driving last time, so maybe that would have fixed it. Just kidding. Alright, we'll see what we can do here. It didn't look too challenging, too bad. Okay, then he went right at the rut here. Get a little bit of that. Crank it back around. Tires back up. There we go. We got it. Yeah, they're all rutted out, so that's what makes it a little bit challenging, but not impassable. But I can't imagine doing this in the winter with snow on it again. So you're gonna have to come over here and gun it? I don't think so. You got it. See if I can get it. One go. First try. Got it. Just gotta give them power, eh? More power. Yeah? You need me to back up? There's a little rut right there if you can't see, and then there's a rock like right there that he's trying to avoid. But then if you curve around and you go too far from the rock, then you kind of come down at a weird angle. He got it though. Let's see, I should have been paying more attention to, oh, all the dust I just dumped off the muffler. I don't know. I'm probably gonna let him go down and then I'll film after. I'm a little nervous to film while I'm doing this because I don't exactly know what I'm doing. Take it slow. Oh goodness, that's not a good angle at all. I don't know if I like that angle. You know, well, nope. Not a good place to be. I see that it's very steep. Now I'm gonna attempt that, I guess. I got down, okay. I'll probably still get some B-roll as we head back home, but we're kind of on our way home, but still obviously moseying that way, off-roading. I successfully got down without damage to the vehicle. That's great, and I got back up it, which it was really steep. So I'm pretty proud. Usually I'm just the passenger princess of these shenanigans, so to be the one driving and to kind of ace these obstacles and stuff is cool to me. So yeah, it's been a great, fun day.